Welcome back, everybody, for our second match tonight. I'm again Joe, aka McFugglemuffin, and joined again by Hanno.
Hello, hello. Back at it again for game number 2 with game number 2. Versus game number 3.
With some. Wow, I haven't actually seen many of these names before. Apart from
we've seen one of them.
Kexi and Sorkus, I have.
Kexi and Sorkus, both of these really good players. Both of these really good players.
Sorkus is one to watch. See how long it takes for him to get his VAC ban. But I don't know if that's actually going to happen or not. We'll have to see. But I think it should be an interesting match. I mean, when he's playing, it always is, I suppose.
Yeah, I mean, I played with Ads yesterday, and he had a few rounds where he popped off. So this could be a nice contention. I know Alkane is a strong player as well. But yeah, the real ones to watch out for are Kexi and Sorkus here. Both of them good aimers, proven themselves in multiple 10-mans in the past to be some of the best in this server at this game. Although Sorkus did lose to my team yesterday, which I'll hold that up in the air.
Well, Sorkus also performed very well last Friday with the proper his university team. I believe against Coventry. Yeah, against Coventry. So he's an impressive player to watch. So I can't wait to see what he brings out this match.
Yeah, should be a good game.
Obviously, we're unsure of what map we're going to play on, but I'm going to say probably not Split.
Yeah, I mean, I'd quite like to see a bit of varied maps. We just saw Split, didn't we?
We saw Bind.
Oh, we saw Bind. Sorry, Bind.
Split is the one where everyone complains about the ropes.
I mean, I quite like those ropes. I quite like those ropes. It's always quite satisfying to, peek up with your little head and be perfectly accurate. On a rope.
I think they're great when you're on the ropes. I think it's just annoying when you walk around the corner and someone just peeking over the top of the. The hole there.
The counterplay is that you can't move, so you're always going to be in your head is always going to be in the same place, as in horizontally on those ropes. So it's just vertical movement that you really need to do. When you peek that angle onto the ropes, you should be always aiming at those same spots. There's only 2 of them, either place. But I believe we are getting into game here.
And we are on, drumroll please,
Haven. Here we go. Now this is a fun map. 3 bomb sites. Always interesting to see how these defending teams set up on Haven, because there are so many different combinations you can do. Do you go for that C aggression and hold basically that entire half the map off with the C lobby positioning, or do you go on a heavy stack A and just leave the one guy to sit on C and have a hold there? I don't know. What do you think, Joe, about positioning on this map?
See, I think with this map, it's always great to have one person at least that can hold down a site on their own. As I was saying to you before the stream started, having a Cypher that can hold down C is just so useful when you've got 3 sites to cover.
Well, here we see the attackers with a quick A long, A short push, and only Brimstone on A because the defenders have gone for a triple stack on B, but fast rotate out from 2 of them.
A great Molotov there.
On A site.
We'll block them off for a little while. But when he does just catch sight of one of them, as 4 defenders now rotated over, that is a very fast rotate there.
Deadeye looking to pick up some kills here. Kexi with 1. We said he's a good player to watch out for.
Ooh, Deadeye can't quite find anyone, but does avoid his own death. As Kexi takes down his second with a nice headshot. Jet boosting onto the site there. Deadeye not getting any more, but Kexi finding her third. Alkane takes down Deadeye, but not before Aimbot, Sorkus, and Blue both get 2 very fast frags and win the round for the defenders there.
I mean, as we said at the start of this round, Kexi opening up the game with a triple kill there. It's brilliant to see, and Sorkus taking a 4th for the team. Team Alkane there getting quite outplayed there. Deadeye on site with a perfect molly, delaying the push. Really hard for Team Alkane there to get a foothold on site with the combination of smokes, mollies, and just downright gunplay there that pushed them out of that round there.
I wouldn't be surprised if we see Kexi and Sorkus trying to compete for the highest fragger on their team.
I mean, Kexi takes a
very early frag there, clearing up some of the attackers as Deadeye also takes one down.
That's Bowen down. 5v3, second round.
Alkane does do his best to even it out, but Sorkus finds him through the box. That is great spray control there. And now just 2 attackers left without spike control. Kexi using her boost to the best of its ability to find the frag on Yannick, and just ADS left now.
Yeah, Sova not unless they probably not gonna be able to do much here. Defenders with a brilliant hold on the site here, some great positions. They've got the spike. They know exactly where Sova wants to go here. But are they going to expect him to be in CT though? That's
with
the question.
just a pistol, you've got to go for these frags. You know, you might as well try and get 1 or 2 just to split up the economy. If you can, for example, get that Marshall, you're putting yourself in a much better spot.
I mean, yeah, exactly.
With the recon bolt, he avoids it perfectly.
That's brilliant play there.
Now they think he can't be up there now, right? The recon bolt didn't see him. He is.
Oh, he misses the shots and he goes down.
Wastes.
Unfortunate.
Waste of the great hide he pulled off there. Just
That
a bit
bolt
unfortunate.
Was just slightly too far around the corner, so it didn't spot him. And if he'd been a little bit more patient on that drop, maybe he could have picked up a couple of kills just to do that economy damage. There's no way he's winning that round there.
Oh, anything can happen. It's Valorant. But yes, I do. I do probably agree with you. The attackers going for a split on mid and possibly down towards A as well. Trying to get those frags.
Kexi's looking to get his ultimate here with one more raw ball kill here. He's going to have it. I want to see how effective this guy can be with it after showing off some great gunplay here.
Bowen getting wallbanged, but not taking any hits. Trying to get those peaks onto B bomb site to get a frag or 2. Will she manage it? She will indeed, as she finds Kexi and Blue in 2 amazing shots there. Great entry. And they do now have B site just down to 1 defender. In fact, 1 defender on each site.
It's quite
walling off Sorkus there. Echo does find Bowen, but Alkane gets the refrag. Just down to 2 defenders. Sorkus pushing around and possibly going for a rotate. As the attackers all switch their strategy to go on to C and just avoid Sorkus there. Won't find the frags. ZDS takes him down through the wall. And the spike goes down with just 1 defender left. This is a great play from the attackers here. Trying to find that last defender, Deadeye, but they won't quite know yet. But they are just going to cover those angles. As he is about to try and peek.
Yeah, that Cypher trap there is placed a little too high, so they're not getting that intel.
Well, I think he knows how lucky he is for that being up
just
high.
Going under that beam.
He's gonna try and play for the exits. He's not gonna find anyone this round. As the attackers make their way off site and claim their first round of this game.
It's an interesting setup coming out here from defenders with 3 people stacked on B site every round, 1 on A, 1 on C, relying on those people to be able to, keep the site, keep the attackers delayed until their compatriots from B can rotate on over. But there they sort of got outplayed with the attackers looking like they were going for a swift B and then turning at the last moment and heading straight into C where only 1 player was left remaining. I guess that's quite a counter to this triple B strat because it doesn't leave them much time to rotate through that CT to C there. Buy from both teams coming out here. Multiple snipers on the defending team.
Aimbot Sorkus with a great first pick there. We'll see if it pans out for the attackers. Because Echo, they know where he is, so he does have to back off.
Deadeye, the only player looking towards the attacker's spawn here.
The spike might walk straight into him. As he doesn't quite find the frag on Alkane, peeking that corner perfectly and getting a headshot. As the attackers now rotate round slightly to go towards A, but they might change that up even more.
They're not actually pushing into A here, so they've baited out a rotation. What are they going to do with it? They must know that multiple defenders are going to be on A here.
Oh, but the attackers have preempted it's the bluff, and Alkane is playing into that perfectly.
Cage triggered.
But Phoenix and Sova, they're staying towards B. They're not sure about this A take here, and the spike is going back. Is it going? It's going towards B. this is an absolute master play from Alkane here. They've really baited out the defenders to hold A, and they're just taking B. And Sage isn't there. She's on C short.
This is a great play of the mind this round, really. But Aimbot finds the
Kill through the smoke.
Will get found by the tripwire and get teleported back. Yannick finds the kill on Echo, but Blut gets Alkane as Kexi takes down Yannick and ADS.
Brilliant play from Kexi there.
Running on there.
The great retake there. Yeah, that was brilliant play from Team Alkane there. They really feinted that they were going for that A aggression with Alkane himself running up long. The Jet, probably Kexi there, calling for the rotate. Teammates came through from CT, and then the attackers took B for free with Sage being nowhere to be seen nearby.
Unfortunately, it didn't quite play out how they wanted it to.
The mind games weren't enough. You can't just win the game through mind games. You also need aim, and unfortunately, they lost those aim duels on B site there. Kexi with some brilliant positioning to get him some big kills on the retake there.
Yes, this should do.
See a nice camera there from Alkane, looking down long, I believe.
A bit of a dirty spot there.
See if any of the defenders push down aggressively. As I believe that's an Ares being used to wallbang through mid there.
Essentially breaking the short B doors. Phoenix and the Sage looking towards C here. They don't think it's a mid push at all. Leaving only 2 guys on A.
Deadeye does find ADS as he tries to push towards A, but Alkane gets the refrag as Blut tries to avoid the grenade, but can't quite do it and does get taken down by Yannick. Echo here, trying to still hold down C, and we'll find a great headshot on Kashan there.
3 versus 2. They know site's clear here with that brilliant Cypher ult used.
Aimbot Sorkus going up heaven here, will try and get through the wall with his knife. And use that operator to get some picks to see how he does.
Nice after plant positions here. It's going to be difficult for Sorkus and his teammate to take this site back here.
Just misses that shot, but does avoid the rocket there. Bowen revives ADS, and Yannick and Alkane both getting 2 quick headshots to end the round, and the defenders go around. Well, still around behind, but around closer to being ahead.
That res almost unneeded there. We, make it to a 4v2, but Yannick just takes a quick kill, and same on Kashan there. Some good performances there.
See, the same camera angle trying to be used. Not sure how useful that actually is, but
I think it's quite nice for seeing that people quite like to take the quick Marshall peek from, or the operator peek on A long. But if you've got that camera there, you'll spot them, and they're very unlikely to check that. And Kexi's being aggressive here, but they know because of that camera, and he
ADS takes it down. Uses her ult as well, so that won't be around for a few more turns. Not that it's the most useful of all of them.
Very much an eco ult rather than anything else. As a Jet OCP, it's very rare that I decide to use that ult instead of my Phantom. It's just not. It's not as effective.
We see the attackers trying to push A here, but they know that there are people on site, and I don't think they're too tempted to, as the spike is being taken towards possibly B or C, with some defenders lurking and waiting.
Only the Sova's actually looking into B. They can get a plant in here for free.
And it looks like they're going to take it. The Sova is going to try and push them quite aggressively here, but will he find any kills? No, as they all seem to be backing off into mid. Just watching that rather than actually watching the spike could be quite strong here if Blue doesn't manage to say anything about it. As Alkane waits for him perfectly.
B-side just wasn't contested there. They gave it to the attackers for free.
Kashan getting another kill on Echo as he tries to push onto site. Just 2 defenders left, Deadeye and Sorkus. Deadeye goes down to Bone quite fast there. Just all down to Sorkus now. Can't quite get the picks onto site. And I think
no
he's
matter
just going
how
to run
good
away.
his aimbot is here, I don't think he can take out 5 members of Team Alkane, unfortunately for him.
So ADS pushes him and does in fact get the kill, giving the attackers a flawless victory, bringing it even at 3-3.
This wasn't looking like a close game at the start here, but Team Alkane has brought some rounds back, and it's going to be quite an even game. We've got some goodbyes out. Sorkus rocking that operator. We've got an LNG on Blut there. Always Sorkus showing us the great detail that's been put into the character models in this game there. Always nice to see someone appreciating the art of this game. Blut with a quick kill onto Bowen there, through the wall. Those LMGs are really effective. Looking like a split C here potentially, with 3 members of Arcane's team remaining. No Sage to revive here.
I've been told the Odin has the highest pen of any weapon in the game. I'm not sure if that's true or not, but that wallbang definitely showed it. As Alkane gets a very good headshot on Blut, and Aimbot Sorkus finds the wallbang with the operator on ADS.
He might as well have wall hacks as well as aimbots here, getting some big kills.
Just 2 attackers left, trying to push into B, and it is clear, but they don't quite know that, I don't think.
It's a strange play to not contest this at all. Only the Jet can see sight. The Sova sitting at the back.
Oh, as the Hunter's Fury comes in, Kexi finds the kill on Alkane, and the Hunter's Fury finishes off Yannick. So that will be around for the defenders.
You can see why the Sova was sitting in CT, because that ult usage was great.
I was actually a bit confused. I was a bit confused why he was just sat in one place, and then I saw it happen, and I thought that is definitely why.
Makes a lot of sense, yeah. Falling off that B site to give them chance to use their abilities to flush the defenders out of their afterpart positions is great play from them. They're clearly a coordinated team here. They've played one game before this together, and clearly they've got that teamwork together and calling whatever they need to take these sites back on those retakes there.
Again, we see 2 operators on the defense and an Odin, so I'm not sure if the Odin is just for pure meme value or actually a normal choice for someone to take, but I'm guessing we're going to see soon.
Well, Kexi, if you just saw there, knows exactly where that camera is. I don't think she took it out, but he took it out because he saw that he got spotted by the dart, which is probably a misplay by the Cypher there to give up that position, knowing that they can see you when you peek A long. But no one's gone down yet.
Holding a great angle here, but his position has been revealed by the recon bot as Kashan finds the frag on Echo, giving the attackers a 1-man lead. Oh, ADS peeking just at the right time to find Sorkus as Blut holds down this angle with the Odin. Will it pay off? Well, there's no attackers to push it, so I don't really think so.
The Odin is a brilliant gun if you can get that recall down.
Ooh, Kexi finds ADS. The beautiful operator shot there. But there's still 4 defenders on site as Blut picks up aimbot Sorkus, bringing it back to a 4v4 now.
No more charges left.
But the spike is ticking down as Alkane holds a nice angle to try and catch these defenders as they come through, but he won't quite as Deadeye gets a 2nd kill for the round with a headshot. Sean takes down Kexi, and aimbot Sorkus gets the refrag. Deadeye, don't know what happened there as Bowen takes him down.
Deadeye lags out there. They know exactly where Sage is, but will they be able to get the defuse off and take her down?
Oh, she does in fact stop the defuse. Aimbot Sorkus using the run it back to keep his life, and I think he's run out of time there as the bomb explodes, killing him. So actually a very good play from Bowen there.
Great play from Bowen there. I think that round would have been Sorkus's team's, but something happened with Brimstone there, and he got lagged out, teleported, and couldn't take the frag there.
Very unfortunate.
Messed up spray though, trying to hold that cubby from the defenders there, and the diffuser got taken out straight away, which is
the defenders now actually, yeah, and they're going for a much lighter buy. No operators this time, just a Marshall. Won't find the frag on Bowen with it. Will find a hit. ZDS takes down Deadeye with a nice headshot at the start of the round. A site now just left down to 1 person with the spike being taken there, so this does seem like they might be trying to go for a through long here. The Aldrone trying to spot
we've seen what Kexi can do with this Guardian. There might only be 2 attackers pushing site, but Kexi can make stuff happen.
Yeah, and well, Alkane shuts that down. Sorkus did try and equalize to a 4v4. Takes down ADS for his 2nd kill of the round. Can't quite find Alkane as he is trying to throw that Molotov. This is great play from the attackers. Still a man up with the spike down on A. And nowhere to be seen to help out Alkane here with the defenses. Echo knows where he is perfectly. Will push well and find the frag. He now has site control, but he doesn't have enough to get that defuse just yet.
Do they know that both of them belong? Sage, if she has her wall, could make this round.
Echo shuts down one of them with a nice headshot. Second kill of the round. Will he get 3?
Got to make
Needs
sure
to
they
go for a defuse soon. But he finds the third on Kashan as the Sage comes in for the defuse. And a 5th round for the defenders there.
They should get the defuse off here. Perfectly fine. Yeah, 5th round for the defenders there. Sorkus' team coming out on top in what looked like a very unfavorable retake there. A 2v3. But they pull it back. Again, Kexi on this site. Didn't get any kills, but the rotate coming out managed to fill in his failures, and defenders retaking a site they really shouldn't be able to get with only 3 players rotating on.
We see the game still very close.
Still very close. It's nice to see a balanced game such as this. Both Team Alkane and Team Sorkus have had some brilliant individual plays, some brilliant teamwork as well. A bit of
Is that a boost going on in mid? I don't think it's going on any longer, but we will see Blue trying to get that kill onto mid. Not quite finding it as Bowen does find the headshot on Sorkus. Great play there with no res to bring him back, I don't believe. Yanek with the grenades won't quite find Blue at the back of sight there.
Alkane should take this opportunity with the man-up advantage to really commit to a site. There we go, 2-man advantage.
Yeah, we do see ADS clearing C site for his team, which is going to give them a perfect opportunity to push on, get the plant, and hold the defenders back. Though one of the attackers has gone down, so it is now just a 3v4 with the spike going down.
ADS is very aware of this Sage behind them. He knows exactly what he's waiting for here.
Will he find the frag though? He won't, but Kashan will refrag and get the kill on Kexi. That's 2 for him this round. Deadeye pushes on, but gets caught by the tripwire. Just him left against 2 attackers. And Alkane will find him with a headshot through the wall.
Take him down from C-Long.
It's now 5v5.
Looked like Sorkus' team almost had that with the retake coming out from Deadeye there, but didn't quite work out. 1v2. I've got some nice ults here. Sorkus' team looking like they're going to get all of their ults up this round with just 1 or 2 kills. Alkane, Bowen, and ADS with their ults. Bowen ult is very much situational. ADS ult can be really strong. As we saw when the defenders use on that retake round, if they can make these ults happen, they can take this this A site, which is what they're looking to do from their setup.
And we're seeing a very split attempt from the attackers here. Probably trying to get a couple of entry frags just to secure themselves maybe a 6th round in this half.
Got Brimstone looking long here.
ADS trying to get that frag on Jet, but won't quite find it. Deadeye playing that perfectly, peeking out at just the right time to find the frag on ADS instead. An attacker down early on into the round.
Yannick.
Oh, Sorkus with the shotgun there.
That's
brutal
brutal.
plays.
Joke's over. You're dead.
And we will see him popping his ult to push into mid. Does get taken down. Blue does eventually get the wallbang spray onto Alkane. And Kashan doing his best to even it out.
That's a good pick for the attacker's side there.
Kexi again with the shotgun and a double for her. That is great play there.
We said at the start of this game, Kexi is really able to pull off those big brain, big skill plays. And it's proving so in this matchup. Top of the scoreboard there with 12 kills. 6 deaths. Nice 2 KDA for 2 KD for him. That LMG in mid on blue is showing to be quite effective. The rate of fire on that thing, especially into that wallbangable window on the attacker side of B mid, very effective.
We'll see. We'll have to see if they, if the now attackers adopt the same strategy after the switch. But no one is found through the wall this time.
This is the last round of the half, as you say. Yeah. Decisive one, giving either Sorkus the lead or evening out the odds.
ADS finding 1 kill with that ultimate. great pick there. Great use of the ultimate overall. As Bowen pushes up onto site. Kexi finds a kill through the wall. Echo as well, finding Bowen through the fire there. Bowen unfortunately not getting any injury frags, but the ult does come in from Echo. Won't quite get it. As Yannick takes him down, Aimbot Stalker's getting the refrag though. 2 attackers left.
Cypher still has his ult. If they can get one of these picks on this retake, it can really turn this round around by finding out the information on all 3 of those players. Looks like they're both going to play C long here. Interesting retake position.
The ultimate comes in, doesn't find anyone.
It's a wasted ultimate with no intel on anyone on site there. Ooh, but they've really been countered here. They could try and weigh out those brimstone smokes.
It's unfortunate because Sean doesn't have his ult now. As Aimbot Stalkers and Kexi trying to get kills. And the defenders take down the spike there and eventually win the round.
Team Alkane there with brilliant play. Those brimstone smokes coming out really doomed Team Sorkus there, trying to get those alpha plant positions were questionable when they they obviously didn't take into consideration the fact that Team Sorkus would have that much utility left to just completely force them off the angle. Even though they had that operator and the Cypher sitting in C-Long cubby, they couldn't see anything. They couldn't do anything. They were flashed twice by Sorkus. It was game over at that point. I'm not entirely sure why they didn't push through, since it was the last round of the half, and they're on the opposite team, so they don't carry over any of their weapons there. But yeah, we'll have to see how they do in this half.
We see Bowen using her wall to get that cheeky spot over the door, sorry. It won't find any kills for her as they push very aggressively onto B site here. Sean doing his best to hold them off, but I don't think it's going to work as Blue finds him with a frenzy. Deadeye gets a kill on Bowen with a nice headshot, and the attackers have firmly gained control of B site with a super aggressive push there. Echo finds ADS, Alkane does his best, gets the refrag, and does find Deadeye as well. And gets a 3rd pick on Blue this round. This is great play from him, and it's now just down to a one-on-one between him and Sorkus.
Does he know where Sorkus is?
No, but Sorkus knows where he is, peeks out, gets a headshot, and wins the round for the attackers.
Sorkus carrying his team there with that final kill. Everyone else seemed to get completely destroyed by Alkane there with brilliant individual play, really. That round was all down to him being that close. But,
almost managed to win it for his team.
Almost. Very close, but not quite. Blue bringing out the LMG on this second round here, apparently.
Very risky play.
Not sure if that's... Yeah.
I like it, though. I think she's shown she can use it.
Yeah. To be fair, we've seen it very effectively used by Blue, but perhaps
Kexi with an early frag.
Kexi keeps popping off with these aggressive jet plays. When you can get that E off at the start of the round, you can really get into a position they really don't expect from you. She's managed to do that multiple times.
No, ADS does take down Sorkus, and Blue does use that LMG to find Alkane. We see just 3 defenders left to 4 attackers. Bowen knows where they are, but can't wallbang through the floor like that. So just has to push around onto site. Kexi takes down ADS, and the spray from Blue won't quite be enough to find another frag for her.
It's a 2v4 on the retake here.
Spike does go down on A. Kashan here. Playing in heaven, but can't find any frags. He is getting smoked off. And Bowen pushing back on, but getting sprayed down by that LMG.
LMG proving effective, as always, in Blue's hands.
Kashan not really left with many options, other than to perhaps play for some exit frags and
try and pick up a weapon.
Their economy.
Yeah, try and pick up a weapon, but take it down.
Ooh, Deadeye peeking that corner very, very well to get a headshot and win the round.
Yeah, some brilliant play. Kexi still on top of the scoreboard, improved the 2 KDA to 16-7 here. Sorkus as well. Kexi beating him to that top spot by quite a few kills there. Alkane on the opposite team. Team's clearly named after the best member so far from what we've seen. Hopefully we can Team Alkane can close some of these rounds because they are now 4 rounds behind Team Sorkus here. And if they let Sorkus get any more rounds, it's going to be very difficult to pull it back with Sorkus only needing 3 more rounds to...
Lots
force
of
them overtime.
LMG spray early in this round. Not quite finding any kills on anyone though. As Kexi does eventually finish that kill on Kashan. Aimbot Sorkus again with another LMG. And an aggressive push onto B here from the attackers. With only 1 entry frag so far. Yanek with the grenade finds a kill. So does Alkane with his gun. And we see the attackers now reconsidering their options and taking the spike elsewhere.
They're still set up for a B mid push, but yeah, Echo is taking that spike to another site.
Kexi with her 2nd kill of the round with a headshot on ADS. Still trying to hold that B site, stop the defenders from rotating away towards C where the spike is going. But Yanek here trying to go for a flank, can't quite find anyone just yet. Ooh, Bowen there with a great flick onto Kexi's head, getting the headshot and taking her down.
But
Just 2
C
attackers
site
left.
is open, and the attackers have managed to make onto it and get the spike down.
Seen a lot of quick rotates from the defenders in this match.
And the
Or this
attackers as
defending
well.
team. Aimbot Sorkus getting 2 spray down kills and Echo closing the round out with a 3rd with the Spectre. And just great play there.
These LMGs are really coming out kicking this game. I mean, we've seen some brilliant wallbangs with them. We've seen some brilliant individual spray downs with them. I mean, Sorkus using it to great effect. Blue using it to great effect on the other team. Sorry, on his team as well. Perhaps this is the new meta. I feel like if you've got the money, getting that 3900, 3900 I believe, heavy LMG out is definitely worth it.
I think we'll have to see how it plays out, not just in this match, but in the future. But it does seem to be proving very strong for Team Sorkus here. As they go for a push on A with a few players lurking around the map to stop rotates and maybe get some extra picks. As Kexi does indeed get a headshot on ADS. Echo taking down Bowen. Great start for the attackers here. Alkane can't quite kill the
Cage triggered.
attackers with that Bucky. Can't quite hold them off from pushing onto A, but he is going to push forward here. Will find some good hits. Takes down Deadeye, takes down Echo. 2 great headshots there for him. Interrogates to try and find out where the remaining attackers are. There are still 3 of them left.
It's a 3v3 here.
Seems to be pushing through sewers here to try and find them. Yanek also peeking. Won't see anyone yet as all of the attackers are playing in the garden area of the map.
Looking like an A-long take here with only Cypher on A, and he's on short. Jet is going to run into him though. Kexi, will he take the frag?
No,
Alkane
Alkane
with
gets his 3rd for the round. With a great headshot there on Kexi. Knows there must be more attackers lurking here around here somewhere. So has to play this safe.
That Bucky proving to be very effective.
Kashan
the
rotating
attackers.
over to back him up here. Won't
They
be
know
enough
one
to
of them must be
find
there.
kill. The attackers only have 11 seconds left in this round. To get a plant, they have to go for it soon. Blue pushing round, goes for it, gets hit. Alkane gets his 4th for the round. Great play from him here. Will he find the ace? No, he won't. Aimbot Sorkus takes him down, but loses the round anyway. Kashan does get the refrag to try and disrupt that eco. That's a great round from the defenders there.
I
especially
almost
from
believed.
Alkane.
I almost believed the shot, the Bucky ace from Alkane would have been quite the play there. I mean, walking through that brimstone smoke on A-long, they weren't expecting it, and taking that 3rd kill onto the Jet, the 4th kill onto Blue, just brilliant play from him, brilliant positioning, not taking the fights early, waiting for them to waste the time once they're planting the spike, peeks out. Brilliant play.
Unfortunate we couldn't see him get 5 in a round, but still great play. So we do see
Wow.
Echo get an early kill with the operator. ADS also getting one with a nice headshot onto Kexi. So run it back from Sorkus being ended, and he is put back as Blue takes down Kashan, and Sorkus finds a kill on Alkane. ADS only getting 1 of the refrags there. Sorkus now has quite a lot of control onto B.
Does he see
Yeah.
your neck though? Does he see your neck? And he does.
Yanek, for some reason, walking backwards, unaware of where he is. As Aimbot Sorkus now pushes onto site and gets taken down by a 3rd headshot from ADS this round. Although ADS goes down to Deadeye as the attackers win at round 17. putting them just 2 rounds off winning this entire match.
I'm not sure what Yannick was doing there, but clearly didn't check the angle in Cubby on B mid, looking towards window. Unfortunate for him. But yeah, Team Stalkers with a commanding lead here, 11-6 up. If they win this round, they're going to be looking at match point here. They've got 4 ults up right now, which should give them this round easily if they're in struggle. And Kexi, almost every round, has been getting opening picks here, which has been super effective, especially on the attacking team. Getting that opening pick on C long, which is what he commonly has done, or in C short. That opening pick is insane.
Blut taking down Yannick there. Not quite finding any kills with the grenades. Aimbot Stalkers gets a nice headshot with that Odin. ADS getting a headshot with his Sheriff, which is great play. Deadeye finds the wallbang on Alkane. Blut gets the res. Very quick round for the defenders here as Aimbot Stalkers takes down another with a headshot through a wall. ADS, the last player remaining on the defending side, does get a headshot on Stalkers. That is 1 kill for him, and he does have spike control. Gets a 3rd kill of the round onto Deadeye, but Blut ends his streak immediately and wins the round for the attackers.
Once that LMG's hit you, there's no escaping. The tagging in this game just removes any chance of you dodging those LMG shots. You're getting mowed down. Aimbot Stalkers and Kexi here both looking to take top spot with both on 19 kills. Alkane also on 19 kills. It'll be interesting to see who the match MVP here is at the end of this game.
I mean, if we see any more shotgun plays from Alkane, it should be quite interesting.
Should be him. But he's got a Phantom this round, so if this is the last round of the game, we won't be seeing any. Loads and loads of ult here. We've got 4 on either team. Kexi going out with a fast ult, but she's been tagged.
The Brimstone ult also coming down, and a second one there. Kexi only narrowly avoiding it with a Hunter's Fury coming through. Can't quite find the frag, but Echo does with his own ult as Kexi gets a headshot on your neck, but it's taken down by Bowen. Aimbot Stalkers there, finding the frag with Kashan, a very quick rush with Bowen rezzing and Alkane getting another kill. 3 on 3 going into this last round as Aiken gets another kill this round with a wallbang. Bowen here finds Blue and gets a 2nd kill for the round, gets the wallbang, but doesn't quite find it as Alkane gets a headshot and wins the round for the defenders. Amazing play there from Team Alkane.
Quite impressed with that play-by-play there. I think there was about 6 ults used simultaneously there, and you managed to keep track of almost all of them there. It was quite a messy round there from all the teams, with the Sovas almost dueling out with their ults, both spotting each other with the Jet, Kexi calling out exactly where ADS was to Echo there, and who managed to take the trade on Kexi with his ult there. But now only Cypher on Alkane's team, only Alkane himself has an ult here, with everyone else trying to recharge theirs. But again, Cypher's ult can be very divisive.
Ooh, Yannick with an early kill with a grenade, and Alkane with one with the operator. Kexi does get the refrag on Yannick. And ADS takes down Stalkers. Great round again from the defenders. Maybe too much investment on the last round from the attackers. They might have got too cocky being on match point. We'll have to see. Kexi takes down Bowen, but Shunk gets the refrag. Just 1 attacker left. But he does have control of the spike. Blue here with this Ares.
Blue does not have a res though, so he's not going to be getting a teammate back, although he might be close to it here. It's 5 orbs off. He's going to really struggle to get that ult back. Looks like Blue's going to have to pull off a 1v3 here to end the game.
Oh, the recon bolt coming in, revealing his location. He has to run, but he forgot the spike. ADS pushing around here, finds the frag. Round 20 goes to the defenders. We're now 8-12.
Team Alkane here, getting a couple rounds in a row there, putting it back to 12-8. This game is not over yet, although Team Stalkers will slowly be getting their ults back. Kexi is almost there. I bet he would love to get his ult back this round, as it is looking like it's an eco from them. Full buy from Alkane's team. Operator and 4 Vandals there. They should have no trouble buying utility as well.
Alkane now winning on kills with 23 to Kexi's 22. Maybe we will see him go top fragger of this match.
Maybe we will. It looking like a quick C short push here with that arrow bouncing in the complete wrong direction.
Lots of players pushing through the doors. No one goes down yet, but ADS does get the kill on Kexi. Yannick finding a headshot on Blue to take the attackers down to just 3 men. Great hold there on doors. As the metal does get popped off them, but no one is found with the wallbang. Spike is down in that doorway. Very bad for the attackers here. They seem to be going for a light rotate, but need to come back and get it.
There is a push coming out of C long. The server is going to be behind Echo very soon. Sorkus is on that doorway. Will they check him?
Echo trying to get those frags, but can't quite through the post. A recon bolt coming in from behind, almost revealing where he was. Not quite.
That
Not
recon
quite
bolt
angle
giving
here.
away that the Sova is close by, so Echo's going to hold this back angle here.
But I think as the defenders, you've just got to hold this, all of the positions here. There's no reason to push out.
They don't need to
When
be
you can
aggressive.
just
They've got the
face him.
spike. It's 3 members of Team Sorkus, and they're not really get that spike without rooting out that raise, which is always difficult, because even though once Yanek falls back, he doesn't actually have any nades to utilize, so it's actually been quite easy for them if they can just get one shot onto that raise player there.
With the nerf, it's very difficult to use multiple nades in a round unless you can get some early frags. Although Kashjan shutting down Echo Deadeye can't quite find the refrag. Although he does eventually with the Molotov. Lucky play there, but the round is going to run out of time as Bowen gets a hit on Deadeye to add insult to injury. Aimbot Sorkus just trying to survive here. So the timer does expire, and round 21 goes to the defenders, just 3 rounds behind now.
They have really built this back. 3 rounds in a row here. Team Sorkus is probably getting a little bit worried here. Got the ult on Jet. Alkane still got the ult on Cypher. I think we're probably going to reach the point where they get all of their ults and go for just one last-ditch attempt. On one of the
Well, we did see them with a very aggressive all ults push when they were
when they were
on
once they
match
hit
point first time, but it didn't work out. So maybe they'll try something different here with going for 2 Odins. I believe those are
2 Odins. Yeah, that could be. They've proven it to be very dangerous in the past. Maybe they can turn it around this round and take out all of the defending team. Kexi with a
getting
pick at the start.
early pick with that Guardian. Great weapon if you can get those taps. Bowen here trying to spray through the doorways, not quite finding anyone just yet. Zeko
Echo's
pulls back here.
very low there.
Blue trying to come in for a heal, will find it before he goes down. Now pushing back with this LMG as Deadeye takes down ADS. Just 3 defenders left. Shock Bolt coming in. Sorkus finding a headshot through the smoke, and Deadeye takes down Bowen. Just the Cypher left. Alkane left on his own, and he has to clutch this round. He does get 1 pick with the operator. We'll get a second onto Echo, but Aimbot Sorkus finds that headshot and wins the round for Team Sorkus there.
Team
And
Sorkus
the game.
taking a 13-9 victory there. Well deserved, to be honest. They had some brilliant rounds. I think they could have ended that game 3 rounds earlier there, but they didn't quite manage to pull it out with that 6 ult rush C. Alkane coming out on top there, and Kexi beating out Sorkus by 1 kill. But Alkane proving to be the MVP of the match there. Even though his team lost, he had a brilliant performance there with 25 kills.
As we predicted, it was a very fierce competition for top fragger in that match. 3 very strong contenders. And ADS still not even that far behind from Sorkus.
Yeah, some brilliant individual performances across that game. Close game though. It was halfway through the match. It was looking very close. But then Sorkus pulled it. Team Sorkus pulled it way ahead in the start of the second half. I believe we will be getting an interview soon with.
I believe it will be Kexi.
Yes.
We'll just wait on that. No, I don't know.
We're still waiting on confirmation for that, but we will get a little talk with the with someone from this game, from the last game of the night, I believe.
Just while we're waiting, do you think the Odin needs a nerf after what we saw, or do you think it was alright?
The Odin proved very strong. Oh, and I believe we have Sorkus in the lobby. Hello. Hello, Sorkus. How did you find that game, man?
Oh, we were struggling at the start, but then I discovered the Odin. Blue, one of our players, Blue, I think it's his name, Blood. He was like god tier IGL, and he like showed me the way, and we won because of that, I think.
We noticed at the start that Blue was using the Odin and almost exclusively Odin when he could. And we saw that 2 other members of your team were starting to swap over to it, and it proved very effective, taking multiple rounds in that first and second half with just the pure pick power of that Odin.
He's like a silver Overwatch player, I think he said, and he can't shoot, so he uses Odin, and it works for him. So I thought if I could actually aim, it worked even better. So yeah, that's what I did.
Yeah, you proved to use it effectively. Joe, do you have any questions for Sorkus here?
How do you feel about losing the kill race with Kexi there
Yeah.
by just 1 kill?
I don't know. He's a really good player, to be fair, like an absolute talent. So I'm not really angry at all, to be honest. I think what we should focus on right now is more the IGLing of our team. Like we had a really good cohesive team, to be fair.
Have you played
That's
with
what we
many
want.
of the others before?
Nope, I haven't.
You look like you had a very coordinated team. One of these retakes on when you were on the defending side,
Yeah.
you had your Sova sitting in CT spawn, and
mm.
we were starting to question why you were all falling off the site in a 4 versus 3. But then you really turned it around with your ult usage, utility usage, which is just proved to be. You showed that your teamwork, even though you hadn't played with many of them before, with any of them before, from the sounds of it, that teamwork developed very quickly, and you guys were calling and IGLing and doing something to make it really work for you.
Because Deadeye is a master League of Legends player, and he's got some really good strats. And he called like a tactical save at the start, but then he changed his mind 10 seconds later. We went for it, we won the round. Like, what can we say? It was a good call by him. That's what we won. So.
Some brilliant individual players as well from all of you, especially in the end there with a double kill from you.
Oh
to
yeah,
close out the
I
game.
didn't even see both of them, to be honest. So.
Well,
thank you very
coming
much
in, man.
for coming to an interview. I do have to again plug the tournament, which I believe is just 2 days to sign up if you're at university in the UK. 2 days left of signups. So if you're at university in the UK, sign up now. Get yourself a team and just come and have some fun. And you might find your matches streamed on this very channel.
Perhaps Joe and I will be casting Eat Your Very game.
We'll have to see.
We'll have to see. But yeah, make sure you sign up for that. It'll be a lot of fun. There is a prize pool, obviously, at the end of it, I believe. So, for fun, for competition, for the glory of winning.
There's always glory in winning.
Oh, there's always glory in winning. Thank you everyone for watching tonight.
Yeah, thank you. And see you again soon, hopefully. Bye-bye.